See any legs?
After a recent trip outdoors, Claire Killikelly spent the evening researching a mark on her 3-year-old's leg.
We decided it's a sliver. But yeah, it's definitely the first thing that crossed my mind was, okay, is this a tick?
And she was right to be worried. Ticks pose an increasing risk in Canada as the climate warms, and with that, an increased risk from the diseases they carry.
Because the more ticks there are, the more efficient they are, and you end up with a higher proportion of the ticks infected.
And while much of the conversation has been around Lyme disease, there are other illnesses, 3 of which Ontario will now be monitoring for, including anaplasmosis.
What it reminds me the most of is malaria. It's something that goes into the red blood cells and can cause destruction of the red blood cells.
Anaplasmosis, along with another illness, babesiosis, can present with symptoms like fever and chills and can be treated with antibiotics, while Powassan usually has no symptoms. But severe cases of all 3 can make people very sick.
Last week, actually, I saw 5 cases of anaplasmosis.
Quebec has been monitoring for these diseases for several years, and doctors say people should be aware if they've been outside and suddenly develop a fever.
Usually Lyme disease comes with a rash. If you don't have a rash, then you should wonder, could it be something else?
I will get a flare-up and I'll feel like I have the flu for days and days.
Amanda Kelly says it took a long time to get a diagnosis of both Lyme disease and babesiosis. She's happy to hear of increased monitoring.
I just hope that there's more education being put out. There's more education, and not just education, but we need access to treatment here.
Doctors say prevention is best. Things like bug spray, long sleeves, and a body check after being outdoors. Susanna De Silva, CBC News, Vancouver.